After months of waiting, after months of hoping we'd finally get some news on 2K23, today the news finally dropped. And after reading all the news, watching interviews, seeing the screenshots, yo, I gotta say, this game could be generational. First things first, rest in peace Uncle Phil, but ladies and gentlemen, the covers for this game dropped earlier today, and as a certified John Cena fanboy till the day I die, these two covers right here are two of the hardest wrestling game covers in history. Throwback John Cena on the covers for the deluxe and the icon edition, and it's like, yo, it's like they made this just for me. I saw these covers and I couldn't believe my eyes. For the first time in a long time, I'ma definitely have to pick one of these up physically, but they both look so good, I don't even know which one to get. But yes, John Cena is a cover star, and you know what that means. We are getting a John Cena showcase, but not just a normal showcase that we're used to having, not like the Stone Cold one or the Daniel Bryan one. This one is very wild and is very different from all the ones we've had before. Because in this showcase, we aren't gonna be John Cena and run around and relive the glory days and bury the entire roster. JK, I love you, John. In this showcase, we're actually going to be his opponents. So the whole theme of this showcase is beating John Cena. Shout out to soccer mom AJ Styles. So beginning from 2002 until 2021, we get to recreate the matches where Super Cena did end up losing, and in this mode, we gotta run those matches back. In this showcase mode, we get to fight a God mode John Cena and beat him one more time. It's almost like defeat the streak from 2K14, but this time we gotta defeat Super Cena. And there have already been a few matches that have been confirmed so far, and it looks so fire. All the way from SmackDown in 2002, yes, we are finally getting this arena in a video game once again against Kurt Angle, to ECW One Night Stand against RVD. The unlockables in this game are gonna be so good, especially for us Ruthless Aggression era kids. From the old arenas to older attires, older versions of John Cena, just the idea of a mode where you gotta defeat Super Cena, I think this is going to be a lot of fun. Instead of the typical just, recreate a match and win, here I'm hoping John Cena comes out with 100 overall and reverses everything. I want a challenge, and yo, it better be a challenge. Beating 07 or 2010 John Cena should not be easy. This motherfucker squad wiped Nexus. It better take me a few tries to beat him in this game. This mode has a lot of potential. I really hope it's a hard mode. I hope it's a challenging mode, and it really should be. That's all we know so far, and I really hope they choose some proper matches and not some dumbass match like the Rey Mysterio one where you're fighting Grand Metalik for some reason. I swear to God, if we get Lord Tensai versus John Cena in this, I'm gonna start a protest. But yes, that is all we know so far, and they're saying there are gonna be a lot of surprises in this mode, and I'm hoping, I am praying they actually add a mode on the side where you can choose anyone and fight a cracked out John Cena and try to get a high score, which I low-key think could be a very real possibility, but we don't know yet. Showcase mode at the end of the day though looks so promising, and it looks like they actually put in effort this time. But that is not the only news we got today. No, we didn't just get the showcase mode and the cover. We get a lot more. It's confirmed. After years of waiting, after years of begging for a new match type, we finally got a big one. We got fucking War Games. War Games is finally going to be in a video game, and it's going to be available both online and offline, and I can already smell the sweat. I can already just imagine how rowdy this match is going to be. But yes, War Games is in a video game. 2 rings, 2 cages, it's War Games, and it's something that fans have wanted for a long time. Ever since we got the first match in 2017 in NXT, we've wanted this match, and we're finally getting it. And I can't lie, the way the developers talked about this mode has me so excited. At first I'm like, yo, great, War Games, I can't wait for my game to crash. But they mentioned being able to walk on the ledges and having true freedom inside the cages, and how this match type has actually been in development since 2021. I have very high hopes for this, and it's actually a weird feeling like, wait, a new match type in a 2K wrestling game? That's possible? Apparently it is, and it actually seems like they put a decent amount of thought into this match. For example, when you're playing this solo offline, when one of your teammates enters the match, you can freely switch between the wrestlers on your team, which hey, for 2K is pretty impressive. They got weapons, you can jump off the top, and from what I've seen, what I've heard, what I've read, this seems very legit. One of the best pieces of news we actually got today was the fact that cross-platform creations is gonna be back, and we can also once again play with custom arenas online. Advanced entrances are also back, and also apparently created wrestlers will look closer to the in-game roster than ever before. Which I do believe, because to be honest, as shitty as some 2K wrestling games have been, one thing you can never hate on them is they always kill the creation suite. They can make the worst wrestling game ever, but for some reason the creation suite will always be its saving grace. The same can't be said for the game modes though, because these idiots love messing up universe and GM mode. GM mode is supposed to be a massive improvement with more matches, more options, etc, but after how bare bones the mode was last year anyway, like any anything they do would be an improvement. So we will wait and see on that. And the same thing with universe mode. Universe mode was not it last year, okay? But this year they are saying it's going to have a rework story mode. So hypothetically, after like 8 years, we finally might get some proper stories in universe mode. It was reported that now in universe mode, actions lead to different stories and cutscenes, and decisions actually have outcomes. But like I said, we gotta see it to believe it, because every year it's the same story, right? Yeah guys, we promise universe mode will be better than ever, more stories, more promos, more this and that, and it ends up being the exact same as every other year. Over the past 5 years, we've heard so much about universe mode every year, but it never works out and never ends up being what they said it was gonna be. So I'm hoping, listen, keyword, I'm hoping, I'm not holding my breath, but I'm hoping that it is a big step up and the stories do work, because at the end of the day, I don't play too much universe mode, but universe mode means a lot to a lot of people and they deserve a good mode. Please get universe mode right this time. But I gotta give credit where credit's due, and that is to the My Rise mode. Last year, they absolutely nailed the My Rise. I thought it was a fantastic mode, and this year, they're obviously saying that My Rise will be even better than last year. Once again, we get 2 stories, one for male wrestlers and one for female wrestlers, with this year the ability to import custom created wrestlers. And out of every mode in this game, the one I'm the most confident in is definitely, without a doubt, My Rise. I really hope I get to beat Hulk Hogan's ass once again. But yeah, that's about it in terms of news for 2K23. We have some screenshots, we got the trailer, the Cena showcase trailer, and it looks so good. Graphically, the game looks very similar to 22, but honestly, I can't complain. I said this before in another video. 23 is most likely going to be 2K22 2.0, but there is nothing wrong with that in my opinion. 22 was an amazing base for a wrestling video game. They finally nailed the gameplay, they finally gave us what we wanted, and if all they do is just build on it every year and make it better, smoother, and just keep improving and keep going, what more can we really ask for? The last thing we need for them is to start from scratch again and totally screw everything up. Like, yo, it seems like 2K finally gets it. They finally get what we want in a wrestling game. We want fast arcadey gameplay with just a right amount of simulation, and we got that. So as long as they just keep improving on it and keep adding new animations, new moves, more freedom, and keep improving the modes, I'm pretty sure we're all happy. If 2K23 ends up being, and probably will be, 2K22 2.0, I personally don't think that's such a bad thing. Am I skeptical? Yes, of course. 2K has done us so dirty so many times when it comes to wrestling video games, but 22 proved that they kind of know what we want. And from the news we're getting about 23, it looks like they still know what we want and they do want to give it to us. I truly believe there is a lot of potential in 23, and I am very excited for 23. 22 was great, but if they truly improve on it like they saying they are and they should do, and we get everything they're promising, I don't see how 23 cannot be anything but a generational wrestling game. And the crazy thing is, we're about to find out in less than 2 months. So yes, I am very excited for it. I got my pre-order in. I can't wait to make content on it. Of course, you're gonna get a review from me, but it honestly looks like this is going to be another great wrestling game, which is so hard to believe and such a trip for me to even say after whatever the hell 2K20 was. I thought I was getting too old for wrestling games. I thought my love for wrestling games have died and it was a thing of the past and I was just gonna kind of casually play them. But yo, I put a lot of hours into 22 and I can see myself doing the exact same for 23. So yo, I'm excited. What can I say? Anyway, let me know what you guys think of the news so far down below in the comments. Are you excited? Are you skeptical? Do you trust 2K a little bit more after 22? Or are you still gonna see and wait for the reviews? Let me know below, and also help me think, like, which wrestlers have beaten John Cena on big shows and in good matches that we could possibly see in showcase mode. Yo, if only CM Punk was a possibility, that would have been insane. But yeah, let me know below. It's your boy Pav, aka Wrestling Gifts. Thank you guys for checking out the video. Stay tuned for more content coming soon, especially on 2K23. But I'm out of here. Take it easy, guys. Later.